Are you feeling overwhelmed by hormonal changes? If you're a woman, you're not alone. With over 1,000 hormone disruptors in our environment, it's no wonder things can feel out of balance. On top of that, natural changes like PMS, menopause, and other life stages can leave you feeling tired, irritable, and trapped in a constant battle with your body. But here's the good news. You don't have to suffer through it. Hormone Harmony by Happy Mammoth is here to help. This herbal formula fine-tunes your hormones, balancing estrogen, testosterone, and even stress hormones like cortisol, which can contribute to weight gain, racing thoughts, poor sleep, and more. With over 40,000 five-star reviews and a bottle selling every 24 seconds, the results speak for themselves. Ready to feel like yourself again? For a limited time, get 15% off your first order at happymammoth.com using code NEXTCHAPTER at checkout. Visit happymammoth.com today and get your old self back naturally.
Hey, it's Amy Brown from The Bobby Bones Show. Join me in supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for a chance to win a trip to meet Megan Maroney at the 2025 iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas on May 3rd, hosted by Bobby Bones. We're going to hook you up with tickets, flights, hotel, food credits, and a meet and greet with Megan Maroney. Take action now to support St. Jude and help cure childhood cancer, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win. Visit iHeartCountryTrip.com to learn more.
And we are back, man.
Biggity back. What it do?
Hey, man, as y'all see, man, the Waterboyz Show, we back once again, man. We got a special guest, man, somebody who is beloved in the city, man. We got that boy. Hey, man, go ahead and introduce yourself, Spencer.
Hey, man,
go ahead and let them know who you are.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Spencer Mill, at Vivid Falcons lover, coming off that win today for them Hawks. They putting on, you know what I'm saying? Just an all-around sports representative, man, a comedian in the city, man. Appreciate y'all for having me, definitely.
Nah, it's all good, man. I see you got the Hawks jersey on, got the city edition. I see you, man.
Sure. I had to go throw that on for Trey now. Come on now. Whenever Ice Trey go to New York, I'm with him. He ain't got to.
Hey, look. Hey, look, all of Atlanta is going to Vegas, man. Atlanta will be in Vegas. The Atlanta Falcons will be in Vegas, and the Atlanta Hawks will be in Vegas, man. What y'all think, man? We gonna see a familiar friend or two when we go to Vegas, man. What y'all think, man? Where y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with our Falcons in Vegas, or y'all want to start with these Hawks in Vegas?
Well, let's start with the Hawks first, and then go to the Falcons.
Please start with the good first.
You want to go ahead and start with the positive?
Start with the positive. Now, don't depress nobody.
Go ahead, Spencer, man. You take the reins first, man. What you think about these Hawks going to Vegas?
Man, these Hawks is it's beautiful to see what the Hawks are trying to. I said in the beginning of the year, this is a team with no expectations. Can't put no expectations on them right now, so they're just playing free for all. And I'm happy. I'm happy for we won the Murray trade easily. I mean, it's clear and evident at this point. I mean, I know we won the Murray trade because I took Jalen Brunson tonight for 13 points in the second half, and that boy Dyson Daniels was on him like a seatbelt. So I mean, it wasn't that he could do tonight. I mean, he was just really clamped, and we got a real lockdown player. I think he leads. I know he leads the league in steals. He leads the league in steals. Like the next closest person is like 20 steals behind him, and then he leads the league in deflections. He may break the record for deflections in the season. So we got a real lockdown player, and I mean DeAndre Hunter. I mean, where have you been all my life? Like I don't know where this DeAndre Hunter been. This is I don't know
This Final Four DeAndre.
Man, he a fourth overall pick, right? He was our fourth overall pick.
Yep, fourth overall pick.
If our other fourth overall pick could have a breakout season like that went on the Falcons, if that fourth overall pick, Kyle Pitts, but that's another topic. But I'm happy to see DeAndre having a breakout season. I guess he done found his role with the coming off the bench. That helps him a lot. I want us to be able to. I feel like we're a piece away. I feel like it's a big man away. I feel like Capella's past his prime. But even though, as I say that, Capella came in the game 5 minutes left and got 5 rebounds in the last 5 minutes. 3 offensive rebounds. So you can't match his energy. So I wish we had a guy who could score a little better because he can only score off alley oops. Like he misses all the easy stuff around the rim. But we back on that 2021 mode where we was scaring people, and Jalen Johnson is a star. Like we got a lot of positions, we got a lot of stuff we running for. Like I wouldn't say Trey's top 5 in MVP right now, but I mean he could be top 10 with the season he's having. And then you got Jalen Johnson could be in the running for most improved. You got DeAndre Hunter could be in the running for 6th man of the year, and you got Dyson Daniels could be in the running for defensive player of the year. Like you gotta say, so we covered all bases this year. Like we really got something going. So I'm proud, and I think we can. I mean, we owe the Bucks. Like when we see the Bucks, we a sprained ankle away from being in the finals a couple years ago. You feel me? So what I'm saying, Trey's still mad at that ref for letting him step on his ankle like that. So I mean, Trey is excited. We already beat the Bucks this season. I think we beat them without Trey.
Well, Trey didn't play that last game.
He played.
I thought Trey played the last game we played.
We beat Boston without Trey.
We beat Boston. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's certain teams. All them good teams, them top 4 teams, we got their number. Them Sixers, Knicks, Bucks, Celtics. It's some bottom dwellers that beat up. We scared of the Wizards. As long as we got to see the Wizards.
And look, it's 4 games we need to have back. Them 2 to the Wizards. And 1 against Chicago and Detroit. That one against Detroit. And it was 1 against Chicago that we lost.
Yeah.
That's 4 easy games.
4 easy games. The Wizards, we lose to the Wizards back to back. Like that's just not supposed to happen.
Yeah,
I think they only got like 2 wins on the season. I mean, 3. They got 3 now, but 2 of them.
Yeah, before they had 2 in Atlanta.
Yeah, 2 is on us. But yeah, I'm excited about the team. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, as long as you don't have no expectations about these Hawks, you'll be excited where they could go because I'm just here for the ride.
What I'm seeing is the team gel. I'm seeing buying into Snyder's philosophy. I'm seeing they're communicating. I'm seeing a lot of good things out there. DeAndre Hunter, for one, coming off the bench. I think he likes that role. There's no pressure on him. He can just go out there and score, do his thing. He ain't got to worry about if I take this shot, Trey gonna get mad, is Jalen gonna get mad. No, you the man. You're out there. You need to score. And I think he liked that. And like, man, he's hitting some threes. Did you see the step back 3 he did earlier today? He was on the right side of the wing. He faked up, stepped back, and hit it. I was like, okay. And like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like me and Trey, we've been hard on DeAndre this year. We've been from the beginning of the year. We was hard. We didn't even count him, bro. Like, so the production he's giving us, we didn't even count that. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Jalen Johnson, he's proven to be. He's got the money in his pants, and he's the second option for sure. It ain't no surprise, and he's a ball handler. So he's out there ball handling, doing his thing, showing that he deserves the money he got paid. Clint Capella doing his thing. Consistency. I just wish that when he get a rebound under the basket, he'd kick it back out. Man, if you do that, we'd probably win games even by more.
That's not smart basketball. How many times we got to have
basketball.
this
debate? That's 2K basketball.
What I'm saying though is for Clint Capella, that what he did. Everybody else,
he need to finish. He need to finish.
That's what he need to finish, man. He need to finish. Not kick it out every time you get the rebound.
We've had 3 years of him not finishing, so we know.
That's why I said we need to replace. But I just don't want to. I mean, if Okongwu was 2 inches taller, it'd be Okongwu. If Okongwu was 2 inches taller, but he too soft. I mean, he's not soft. He's just too little.
Yeah.
Bogey's coming in. He's doing his thing, and Dyson Daniels, I think it's the DD effect, DDE, the Dyson Daniels effect. He's spreading like a virus. He's out there giving the Hawks defense. They're blocking shots, stealing balls. I mean, Bogey had 6 steals against the Bucks. Bogey ain't never had 6 steals. He ain't even went into a grocery market and stole anything like that, bro. So, now I'm happy with the Hawks, man. I feel like we're definitely going to be a legitimate playoff team. They're starting to believe. They're starting to get confidence, and that's what I like. They're starting to believe, and this time, Landry Fields put a team around Trey that can work with Trey. And like you said, Spencer, the Hawks got the best of that trade so far this year. I'm very happy with that.
Easily. Not only did they get the best of it, even when they had the reunion, since we was about to talk about reunions, we saw when the Hawks played DeJounte Murray this year. He had 7 points on 2 of 9 shooting with Dyson on him. So I mean, it was evident. It was like Dyson had something to prove, like to show his old team. So I mean, we won the trade easy.
Hey, go ahead, Trey.
Nah, go ahead.
You know what I'm seeing? What I'm liking is Dyson Daniels is hitting the three. He's hitting the three, and he wasn't supposed to be able to do that, Trey.
He wasn't supposed to be able to score at all.
Go ahead, sir.
Nah, man. Look, back in the summer, Spencer, I don't know if you know, back in the summer, I said Trae Young need to go in there, kick the coffee or the Hennessy off Tony Wrestler's son's desk, slap him, do whatever he got to do, and tell him let him up out of Atlanta. I said Trae Young needed to ask for a trade. But I must say, after seeing them take the court and seeing what Dyson Daniels has turned into, see them finally have a player that brings some defense to the table. See them finally bring a player that doesn't have to have the ball in his hands at all times. And he really just goes and plays his role and gives Trae the chance to be who Trae is. And everybody's playing their role. Jalen Johnson, now DeAndre Hunter coming off the bench. I said about 2 weeks ago, I said, man, I actually see a path for the Hawks becoming successful again quicker than I thought they were. Like I thought we were doomed. I ain't even gonna, in the summer, I thought it was over. I said I ain't coming in with no expectations. It's over. It's done. They didn't fail to rebuild. Ain't nobody hardly left on the team. But man, that boy Dyson Daniels, man, he really has brought something to the table. The man played defense. Like you said it. You ain't be said it. We got us a lockdown defender. We really got a guy you can put on the best player and let him chase him around. Let him chase him around. He would, man. Man, that man was fighting through screens. The man was sticking with Brunson. That's 2 games in a row that he done frustrated the hell out of Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson probably going to be at Rutgers Park at 12 o'clock tonight.
Putting up shots.
Going through drills, putting up shots. You know
with his daddy. Him and Rick
with his
Brunson.
dad.
Him and Rick.
With his dad, boy, he gonna be like old boy them in above the rim. You know what I'm saying? Dad gonna be out there in jeans.
He's gonna be like the beginning of Space Jam.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? So man, I ain't gonna lie, it's good to see like the Hawks right now. I don't have any we better be this seed or we better be that seed. I'm just taking it one game at a time for whatever it is. And it feels a lot better than us thinking we're going back to the Eastern Conference Finals and then we hit the play-in, or we going back to the playoffs and we hit the play-in. It felt a lot better. To see what they're doing now. So I'm excited. They going to Vegas, and you see at the end of the game, boy, Trae hit the rolling the dice right at the end of the game.
You saw him picked the money up and he rolled the money up. Hey, so look, man. All right, good job, Hawks. Let's move on. I was talking to Spencer the other day, and Trae, you know I said this a lot. Okay, why do most of the former Atlanta Falcons come back and always beat us? Speaking of that, we face Desmond Ridder this week for the Raiders. Talk about it.
Hey, man, I'm terrified of Desmond right now, man. I feel like Desmond may come out there, throw 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Desmond going to get a new contract off this one. He may get a new contract. I'm terrified of what could happen. I am extremely terrified. We supposed to win, but you know what? We just supposed to win the last 3 or 4.
Hey, isn't Desmond a mobile quarterback? Can he move?
You know that's our kryptonite. Well, that's our kryptonite. If you black and can run, you don't even gotta be black. If you just can run, if you just got 2 legs, if you can get out the pocket, you can beat the Falcons. If you mobile. Josh Dobbs has a commercial off the Falcons. He done got with Progressive off the Falcons game.
Josh Dobbs, the one that was with Minnesota last year.
Boy came in and balled out.
From the grocery store. He was working at the grocery. He was the manager at the Kroger and came back and got a now he on Progressive commercials.
Wow. It's Josh Dobbs. And that was his first. He had just got traded that week, I think. And he
didn't even know the center name. He didn't know the center's name. He was calling him 63. Didn't know the center's name.
All right, so saying that, is Desmond Ridder going to come in and whip the Falcons' ass this week? Is in Falcons Nation, Jeff George did it to us, Deion Sanders did it to us, Calvin Ridley did it to us, Arthur Smith did it to us. I mean, the name goes on. The names go on. Is this going to be the week? We can't. Hey, Trae, you're going to see me being negative Nancy if we lose to Ridder, bro. We can't lose to Ridder. I do not want to hear Doug's mouth at all. For sure, I don't want to hear his mouth.
What you want me to say, man? You think I care about some Desmond Ridder, man? I don't care about Desmond Ridder, man. But you know what? If they lose to the Raiders, it's even bigger than Desmond Ridder, man. Somebody gonna get swung on. I'm expecting to hear somebody on the team playing got slapped. So
Okay.
somebody gonna get swung on if they lose to the Raiders and if they lose to Desmond Ridder, man. Yes, the Falcons have had their time. Yes, Arthur Smith was the offensive coordinator and the Steelers beat us, but I mean, that's Mike Tomlin, man. I don't even look at it like Arthur Smith beat us, man. You were more worried about that than I am, man. I think the Falcons they better take care of business against the Raiders, and it's bigger than Desmond Ridder. It's bigger than Desmond Ridder. Like it's like the season been on the line. You can't go out to Vegas and lose to the Raiders. You just can't, dog. You just cannot go out there and lose to the Raiders. You cannot, man. Like their best offense is what? Both of their tight ends. That's their best offensive weapons, man. The defense, they shouldn't have the same issues they had last week, getting burnt on the outside when they decided to blitz and do the single safety high, man. So maybe they can get back to their same defense, run that, but they better not lose.
The Falcons have had problems with tight ends this year too, especially the one for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, that guy, he was killing us, the tight end, that game when we was at Tampa. I was like, damn.
That's about it though. That's
not only have the Falcons had problems with tight ends, the Falcons also had problems with Georgia receivers this year. This will be the third one they're facing. George Pickens gave us problems. Lad McConkey lit us up for 150, and now we're about to see Brock Bowers. So
good point. So my question to y'all is, if Kirk Cousins comes in and does another offer and stinks up the game,
that's why I want him to lose, so we can go to get this Penix era started. If he lose, it has to start.
It ain't gonna happen, Spencer. Kirk ain't hitting the bench this year.
So you telling me if he goes and not score a touchdown and we lose, he won't start the next week? I had to put money on it. He will.
If he throws 2 interceptions in the first half, Penix comes out starting the second half.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
it's no way. It's no way possible. It's no way possible. There's no way.
I don't believe it. Too much money been cut, man. Y'all know the Falcons in their history. Y'all know. Come on, dog. We all Falcon fans. Y'all know that ain't finna happen. Y'all know that ain't finna happen. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all know. If we were New England Patriots fans, yeah, that might happen. That might happen. If we were fans of another organization, yeah. But we Falcon fans. They ain't finna take Kirk. They didn't pay him too much money. They ain't finna take him out.
I think the only reason it hasn't happened is because Kirk had like when the first 2 games was at the home, but the last 2 were on the road. If he has another one of those games at the house where we get to boo him and get him out of there, because that's how Mike Vick got in. Like Chris Chandler was having a bad game, and then we started the booing and stuff like that. Like if we can get that while Arthur Blank's on the field, they're gonna have no choice but to put him in.
I think that game you're talking about too. The next week he started for the first time against Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. Like they booed him at the Dome. He came in and played like a little bit.
The second half, he played. Yeah. He played like the fourth quarter, something like that.
Yeah. And then the next week,
that's a totally different. Like that's not even.
It's really the same thing. It's like
not really. Not really though. Not really.
I'm gonna say this.
Because Chris Chandler ain't had no $100 million guaranteed. That's why they not finna see Kirk.
I'm gonna say this though. They say they brought Cousins to come in and go to the playoffs this year. If he hurts us against the Raiders, that's not going to the playoffs. Raheem has to do something, bro.
If the goal is to go to the playoffs, and he's the reason we're not going, then he has to sit.
Listen, I'm not telling y'all. I'm not telling y'all that's my decision. I'm just telling y'all what I believe they're gonna do. I don't believe they're gonna do it. I'm not talking about what I want to see.
That's a bad organization. If they're saying if they start off the season saying the goal is to go to the playoffs, and it's one person that's keeping us out the playoffs, but they're refusing to sit this one person, they don't really mean what they say, and they're lying to us, and that's not fair.
They've been lying to us, though, Spencer. Come on, man. They lied to us the whole Arthur Smith era. You know that. They lied to us the whole Arthur Smith era. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, they had us thinking
they straight up lied to us the last 3 years. Straight up. They straight up lied and said, we're trying to win when they knew damn good and well they were trying to rebuild. but they tried to sell it to us that they were trying to win. Now they've been lying to us.
So I was thinking, man, this past week, and I wondered about two options that we could have done. I was wondering, what if we got Russell Wilson, and what if, which I don't know who would have saw this coming, we would have gotten Sam Darnold for cheap, and been able to spend some of that $100 million on the defensive side of the ball. Let's talk about what ifs. What do y'all think, man? Russell Wilson would have been good for us, or Future and them songs would have had him out there throwing interceptions?
Yeah, I think the city too much for Russell. I don't even think it's too much for Russell. I think it's too much for Sierra. Like, I don't think Sierra want to hear it every Sunday. She can't come to no games if we keep talking about her every Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be more on her than it is on Russell. You know, Russell can tune everything out. You know, he get to praying and get in his own little headspace, and he be all right. But Sierra don't want to sit in the stands with everybody. You know, remember last time she was here, we was calling her a man. So, you know, that's Sierra. You know, I ain't calling her bad, but you know, that was the rumor back in the early days.
Hey, Spencer.
What?
These are the rumors. Now we.
You said what if?
Nah, listen. Let me ask you this. That was a good one, Spencer. You all dying. All
Oh,
right,
that was
Spencer.
no. In the city, no. Now back in the
Hold
old.
on.
Okay.
All right, listen. First game of the year we had this last year. All right, when we played the Steelers and Russell Wilson's the starter. What? And you the DJ. What's the first song you playing when Russell Wilson hits the field?
Either gone after that and get it over with, or I just effed your girl in some Gucci flip flops. One of the two.
That's the one. That's the one we picked.
One of the two.
That's the one we picked. All right. You real A-Town in the house.
Only reason I said that one second though, because Future wrote that about Scottie Pippen. But
Yeah.
But still though, I mean it relates. We would have correlated it. We would have put it on Sierra.
100%.
The streets know.
Hey, shout out to Instagram, Dez. What's up, Dez? He said a couple funny things. He said it's time for us to actually be a playoff team again and not play in. He talking about the Hawks. Maurice Garland came in and shouted us out. He says, I mean, we got fleeced with the first trade. DJ was cool, but they kept calling him an all-star when in actuality he was an injury replacement. Whoa. And I mean, and Dyson Daniels is only 21 years old. That's what's up, man. And then Birds of Prey says Trey has finally grown up. I know I'm going a little bit off. We go back to the Falcons. I'll just read some of the comments. It said, KXL says Kirk needs to be benched ASAP. Michael Penix, me for real. And Ridder says, Dad says Ridder finna go off for 300 yards and 3 TDs. Woo. It can't happen, y'all. It can't happen, y'all. What you laughing at, man?
Man, I'm laughing because everybody just so stressed about it, man. That's funny to me, man.
It's the Falcon way, though. Am I lying?
It's the Falcon way for sure.
Arthur
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just not stressed about it, man. Like, I'm just not stressed.
I'm not stressed either. I know it's gonna happen. I'm okay with it. I've accepted.
Oh Lord.
he said he know it's gonna happen. It's all good. Say I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna be in Vegas for a different reason, like you said. I'll be in Vegas for folks gonna be like, ain't you a Falcon fan? I'll be like, boy, I'm here for Trey.
Hey, what's the worst one y'all can remember? What's the one that pissed y'all off the most? Former player we played and he performed well against us and we lost. What's one that y'all can remember?
For me, I mean, I know you had said a lot of names, so like I was born in '91, so a lot of them names, like, you know what I'm saying, before, like I was really all the way focused in on it. But this last time when Calvin just came, after he played crazy on us and then got kicked out the team for gambling, and then came and gave us 2 touchdowns, like that pissed me off so bad. Like that really blew me. Like you really just didn't want to play for us when you really could have just said that. But you played crazy, like you played like you was suicidal.
Look, so check this out.
Man, play suicidal.
I got some insights on that. And I'll go ahead and give it. I don't care. You know, Julio Jones stay in the same building with me, and I got a chance to talk to him in the studio one night. Yeah. And Calvin and Coach Arthur Smith did not get along. Arthur Smith was riding Calvin's ass in practice about this and that, and Calvin just lost all respect, and he lost him. And he lost some of the team, and by Calvin acting like that, they figured they would lose the locker room, so they had whatever happened, and then suspended him and do all of that, and that was the real reason what was going on.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
but he didn't like Arthur Smith at all.
I can believe that.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody like Arthur Smith. But there ain't no reason to
I
play
think.
crazy. Just say you don't like Arthur Smith. Just don't play crazy on us.
Yeah, Trey, did you like Arthur Smith?
Say, did I like Arthur Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning I did.
Yeah. Hey, Spencer, I couldn't stand Arthur Smith from the day I saw him. I started giving him a chance to last year.
I think
Raheem.
just me personally, I think Arthur Smith's biggest problem was he had the smartest man in the room complex. Like I think he had the smartest man in the room. The whole we gonna pick this and then we're gonna get Desmond Ridder later on and we're gonna be cheap on a quarterback and then we're gonna be like he played himself. He played himself.
But calling him the quarterback whisperer, so he thought he could just take any quarterback and just make him what it was. Like
he played
that
himself.
his name was. So
yeah, he definitely played himself with the Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder experiment. He straight up played himself.
Because his argument was he did that with Ryan Tannehill. He made Ryan Tannehill a credible quarterback.
Yeah.
But he had Ryan Tannehill. What made Ryan Tannehill a credible quarterback is Derrick Henry was running 1,500 yards behind him.
Boy, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier when you got Derrick Henry.
Actually work real good when you got Derrick Henry running it.
Hey, so guys, what's going on with the Falcons, man? Why is Kirk Cousins playing like this? What's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, he looked good a couple games, and he's regressed. I ain't seen no injury. Is it the off? I mean, I kind of got an idea. What's your take on it, Spencer?
I think it's a compilation of a basic play calling mixed with the immobile quarterback, mixed with inconsistent route running by tight end, mixed with a defense that's very inconsistent. Our defense in the beginning of the season, our defense couldn't get a sack, but we was getting turnovers and having a great backfield. I mean, great defensive backs. You know, our safety D-back combo was almost immaculate. We've switched that, and now we getting beat every play, but we getting 4-5 sacks a game, and we can't just get it all on the same page. On offense, it seems like people are click off, and one mistake does depress the team because we've had 4 weeks of it. So people are like, here we go again whenever Kurt throws a pick. And Kurt has been a guy who's not been able to win a game, go muscle out a win, you know. And he does throw a lot of interceptions. This is who Kurt is. So I think that's what most of it is. That's probably the biggest thing I think it is. I think Kurt is who he is, and this is probably who he is. And the high that he was on in the beginning of the year had to eventually balance out. So he's having a very low part right now, and that'll make it an average quarterback when you look at his stats at the end of the year. That'll make him who he's been his whole career.
Man, Kirk been one of them dudes that just been up and down, like
his whole life.
Would it surprise you guys if Kirk messed around and had like a 4-game stretch where he was able to light it up? Like, would it surprise you, or would it be just on par for the Kirk Cousins experience since he been in the NFL?
It'll piss me off.
From what I'm hearing, man,
like, it's gonna piss you off.
Yeah. From what I'm hearing, you know, just paying attention. Everybody said this is Kirk Cousins, this is who he is, and like I said before we got him, I never knew anything about him like that. I even thought he was the wrong person. I thought he was the one that hit his head against the goalpost. That was Gus Frerotte. That wasn't Kirk Cousins. So I really don't know too much about Kirk Cousins except his name and that, you know, he threw touchdowns for Minnesota. But they're saying, I remember the beginning of the year, they were saying, Kirk, this is what he does, da, 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 da. And now coming into it, I'm seeing people say the same thing. You know, so we're starting to experience it. Now, if Kirk comes out and gets hot and we go through the playoffs with that and keeps the streak, I'm not mad at that, Spencer, at all. Like, you know, if we get in the playoffs, he can be hot and do all of that, then I'm for that. But, you know, if we don't make the playoffs and he comes in and, you know, play the last 2 games, we got the playoffs and do that, yeah, I'll be pissed off then. But if he's playing well enough to get us to the playoffs and has that streakiness and keeps that going, I'm all for that.
I just want to say this. Kurt was, I'll tell you about Kurt. He was originally drafted to be a backup quarterback. He got drafted the same year as RG3 in Washington. They was on the team together. RG3 went first overall. Kirk went third or fourth round, something like that.
Yeah,
RG3
third.
gets hurt. Yeah, RG3 gets hurt. That's how Kirk gets his start. Now he took them to the playoffs, but he lost I think he lost in the first round or something like that. He built up a reputation. Even when he went to Minnesota, he built up a reputation of losing primetime games. That's what we mean by, you know what I'm saying, this is who he is. And we knew we were gonna have a tough season because we had so many primetime games. Like one of the best games he ever had of his life was one of his only wins on primetime when Justin Jefferson made that immaculate catch against the Buffalo Bills year before last. When they came back in the snow and everything like that, that was a primetime. That was a game of the week or whatever. But people always know if everybody's watching, Kirk is known to choke. You know what I'm saying? So it's been his MO. Now the Falcons fooled me into thinking he was had matured during the offseason and had time to think about it because last time we saw him in Minnesota, he was on a 7-game winning streak before he tore his ACL. They were on the way to the playoffs. So they had me fooled into thinking he was something that he wasn't. But in my heart of hearts, I knew the first 11 years of a player's career is usually who he's going to be. A guy who throws a lot of touchdowns but doesn't get over the hump. And that's who he's been. So I just want to give you a little history on him. He's been this guy since Washington. He came up there. He got him into the playoffs, and he had the chant. He had the "You like that?" Like that came from when he was in Washington. Then he immediately lost the next game.
Well, man, you know the crazy thing, though, Spencer. What's been crazy about him this year? Some of his best games have been the ones in prime time this year, which is what's crazy.
It's crazy.
Which is what's crazy about it this year, because like you said, he had a reputation that, man, prime time Kirk gonna fold. Everything gonna fall off the rails, but the man has actually been better in prime time, but been worse away from prime time this year, which is crazy.
That's why we lost 4 straight, because it got to even out. It got to balance itself out. The world has to have a balance, so he got to lose 4 straight just to make up for the Monday night, Thursday night games that he won back in earlier in the season.
Man, it's crazy, man. Hey, but look, let me take time to say something. Look, King Cook, man, you keep on putting these comments up here about these Bucks, man. Ain't nobody studying your Bucks. Ain't nobody studying Baker Mayfield, man. You understand what I'm saying, man? I like Mike Evans. Mike Evans is a really good player. I actually kind of like Baker Mayfield, but y'all ain't going nowhere. So leave all the fail can'ts and say all the trash that you want. Y'all ain't going nowhere. And I hope you come right back here to sit down on the couch next to us, because if we get sent home, it won't be number about a week before y'all get sent home. So make sure you tap into the live again every time you see us live to get your spot on the couch. We'll have a couple of shots of Hennessy for you and a bologna sandwich already waiting for you, because that's about all y'all Bucks deserve. All right, King Cook. All right, man. You keep just terrorizing the comments with your Bucks comments, man. We don't care about no Bucks right now, man. We talking Falcons.
Talking birds.
Plus they stadium suck, and they don't play no rap music in there. All they play was old rock and roll songs and country songs, and they show old white people dancing all game long. That's all I saw. Stadium's horrible.
Yeah, well, I can tell you one of the most memories that I have about going against a former Falcon was when Deion Sanders came to the Georgia Dome and played the Atlanta Falcons for the 49ers. That was like one of the worst. We all know what the number one moment was. That was a bad moment. Deion Sanders already left when he was like one of our great stars for the Falcons. He left. The Rankin Smith and Taylor Smith allowed him to leave through free agency when we could have signed him and kept him on franchise and whatever. They didn't even give him an offer, and he went to San Francisco, and he came back and embarrassed us. He beat Andre Rison's ass. He caught an interception from Jeff George and took it to the house like 90-something yards, high-stepping from the 50-yard line on the way down. Had a press conference after the game and said, "This is my house, and this will always be my house." So that was like one of the lowest points as a Falcon fan by us playing a former player, and they come back and whoop our ass. So I don't want to.
Did he lie though?
Yeah,
he didn't lie. He didn't lie at all.
Did he lie? He did not lie.
He built the Georgia Dome, and he
What year was that? What year was that?
It had to be 94.
Oh yeah, see, I was 3 years old. I wish I'd have saw that, because that had turned me on.
Yeah, Spencer. He beat the hell out. Listen, he beat the hell out of Andre Rison. Somebody's tooth.
I've seen the highlights. I just didn't see the game.
Yeah.
Like I seen him high step from 50 and all that.
If I remember correctly, either Andre Rison knocked out Dion's tooth or Dion knocked out his tooth. I can't really remember how they went down, but yeah, one of them got their tooth knocked out when they was hitting each other's helmets. That was crazy.
That's tough.
What?
We done had a lot of low points against these reunions, man. The reunion this year was tough. We lost our Arthur Smith reunion, and we had more touchdowns than him.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, we lost to a darn kicker.
We lost to the kicker. We lost our field goal. Arthur Smith said, "Hey, I know these people. We don't have to score touchdowns on them. As long as we get past the 50, we can beat them."
Yeah, that was terrible. Terrible.
Hey, so look, I will say this though, man. If the Falcons do lose to the Raiders and Desmond Ridder is the quarterback and Desmond Ridder lights them up, like if they just lose and Desmond Ridder don't really do much, it's gonna be some people that's gonna be mad. B Rich gonna be like really mad, period, because it don't matter if Desmond Ridder has a good game or not. Like he's just gonna be mad because Desmond Ridder on the team. Desmond Ridder could have been a backup, he still would have been mad. But if Desmond Ridder plays and Desmond Ridder throws for 200 and some yards or more and a couple touchdowns, boy, it's gonna be a complete meltdown. Somebody's gonna have some splaining to do. And Coach Morris, man, like I ain't even gonna lie, man. I want to see Coach Morris succeed, but Coach Morris he didn't kind of hit us with some BS. He didn't hit us with some BS, and he making all us look at him a little crazy. His whole comment about stats off of losers, like that I just didn't like that comment, because now the only stats that we as fans seeing is, boy, you filling up in the win-loss column, that stat they keep for win or losses, boy, you filling up that loss stat sheet.
More
and more and more and more.
And what's even worse is our home record, Trey. Our home record. What the hell? The hell we thinking about, bro? Getting mad, man.
Yeah.
How about the Hawks, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So if they lose to Desmond Ridder, man, it's gonna be some serious explaining to do, and the city gonna be really, 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 really pissed off, especially if Desmond Ridder goes off. And then let me say, don't be done. And then he gonna piss everybody off more, because everybody gonna want Kirk to get set down, and he gonna come out and say, "Well, Kirk is still our quarterback. We still only a couple games."
We go round and out. We just go reset. We just go. That's his line right there. We just go reset and come back next week.
There you go.
Hey, we gonna put that one behind us, because we just gotta keep rolling. It. We a choo-choo train. He be saying all types.
But he said we're gonna keep rolling like it's a choo-choo train. Spencer, you sound just like him.
Man, because we got Thomas and we got a trade. What are you talking about? Raheem? I told people at the beginning of the season he get to call it. He was like, "There, you got to call me coach. Just call me Ra." I should have knew then. Don't know if coach need to be called Ra. I said we need to get a Belichick or a Harbaugh in there, because those people were available. They was like, "No, we're gonna fake go for the culture. We're gonna fake the culture." Because we supposed to, you know what I'm saying? They want a brother in there. We're gonna fake it. We'll draft one and we'll get a black coach. But we're gonna get a white offensive coordinator who still do them plays for Matt Stafford. And we're gonna get Kirk Cousins, the Cole representative.
All eyes on Fontenot. All eyes on Fontenot right now.
Oh yeah, Terry.
Fontenot, if we don't make the playoffs, Fontenot has to be gone. It's no if and I would go as far as this. Fontenot has to be gone. Raheem can stay, but he starts off the season on the hot seat. It's nowhere. If we don't make the playoffs with the expectations we had this year, Fontenot has his fourth. This is fourth year, right? This is fourth year.
Yeah, Terry Fontenot. Yep.
Yeah, he signed. He signed Arthur Smith. He signed Arthur Smith. He was
in all fairness, Arthur Smith was actually hired before Terry Fontenot was brought in completely to take the job.
So that wasn't his coach.
That
was Rich McKay.
That's Rich McKay. And Dimitrov.
Yeah.
And Dimitrov. Okay.
I think Dimitrov.
Well, not Dimitrov, but blank and McKay.
McKay,
yeah. Blank and McKay.
We got McKay out of there. All right, so that means this is all. Everything that's going on right now is Fontenot.
100% fun though. Hey, look, shall we run it down? Shall we run it down?
Talk to me.
Man, no. Hey, your very first pick as a professional GM, as the play caller. I mean, as the guy in the damn draft room, you draft a tight end at number 4. You draft you a unicorn. You draft you a guy that I don't care what nobody says. Hey man, we Georgia fans. We Georgia fans, man. And at the end of the day, I don't remember any game Georgia playing Florida where I had any thoughts about a Kyle Pitts. I ain't know nothing about no Kyle Pitts. I ain't know nothing about. I knew about all them LSU receivers. I knew all about Jefferson. I knew all about that boy Jamar Chase. But I ain't know nothing about a Kyle Pitts though.
Ain't heard nothing. And Jamar Chase went 5th. We picked Kyle Pitts 4th.
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't know nothing about it, man.
I knew Michael Parsons.
Hey, let me tell you. Look, and I'm not even a Penn State fan, but I knew more about Michael Parsons than I did Kyle Pitts.
Everybody knew Michael Parsons.
Hey man, the man drafts a tight end. Then he backs it up, man. We could just keep going down.
He backed it up with a wide out.
Man. Then he goes the next year, and we go and we snatch us up a wide receiver. Now let me tell you, man. I actually like Drake London, but Drake, but Drake, man, Drake don't have no speed, man. Drake only gonna catch them tough catches. He ain't got no speed, man. Like you, and then we still ain't got nobody who like no supreme blocker. We still ain't got no supreme pass rush. We still lacking in the secondary. You had to go get free agents to fill that up. You got all these positions of need, and you go skill position. Everybody say, okay, all right. So he did first top 10. 2 skill positions. All right, here go year 3. Like, and y'all can talk about the later round picks if y'all want to. I'm just talking about the top 10 picks. Year 3 come around. All right, man. We done drafted 2 skill players, man. Terry Fontenot. We know he finna build the trenches. We know he gonna build the trenches. Nope. Give me a running back. Give me a running back for 10, Alex. give me a running back.
And we had a running back that rushed for 1,000 yards the year.
And we had a running back that rushed for 1,000. And it don't matter how special Bajan can turn out to be. You still went and drafted a running back in that position. Then you turn around.
Jalen Carter right there, bro. Jalen Carter right there.
The only thing I will say this: the Kyle Pitts pick is going to be the only one that turns out bad out of those picks, because Drake London has a chance to be a top 10 running back and top 10 wide out. And Bijan,
you think so? You think Drake can be a top 10? I like Drake. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about top 10.
I think if Kirk didn't have Drake London, his stats would look way worse.
I believe that too. But when I look at certain receivers, like okay, like I already put, we can just start at some of the obvious choices, like Justin Jefferson,
of course,
Chase,
Jamar Chase.
When Ayuk, like I even put Brandon Ayuk.
Can't put Brandon Ayuk. As soon as he got the money, he had a horrible season.
Man, he not hurt again. The man got hurt
now, but the first 4 before he got hurt, he didn't have a touchdown. He got hurt.
Man, so you think he got his check and said, "F it,
I'm good. I'm good." He had the
okay,
Dak Prescott. He had the Al Hainsworth.
Well, you still got Mike Evans out there doing. Still got Mike Evans out there doing plenty of work, man. You still got Tyreek. You still got AJ Brown. You still got
Tyreek got 4 touchdowns on the year. I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, he might, but that's Tyreek though. I mean, I don't even care if Tyreek didn't have number 1 touchdown. That's Tyreek. That's Tyreek here. The man got a resume, man. Sometimes, boy, when you got a resume, it just is what it is.
And they've been having quarterback problems.
Keep going. Who else?
Okay. All right, man. We can keep on going. I still now my man ain't got a little old on me, but old boy. We talk about another young man. What's the old boy up in Seattle boy who diamond in the back, AJ Terrell, boy, who took, I forget my man name. He took AJ Terrell.
I put DK Metcalf, George Pickens, and Drake London all in the same class.
He took. Nah, I put DK ahead of Drake. I put DK ahead of Drake because he's faster and he's more explosive. I'm not saying he's more consistent, but when I look at what Drake does, I think he can do what Drake does, and I don't think Drake can do what he does and beat you over the top.
He can't beat over the top. But this is my only argument about Drake London. Drake London's in his third year with three different quarterbacks. He started off with Mariota, then went to Desmond Ridder / Taylor Heineke, and now he has Kirk Cousins. 900 yards every quarter. It doesn't matter to him. It doesn't matter.
Let me read off
what quarterback it is.
Now he go. Hold on, be
He's-
rich. We
if
going
he-
we
if
going
he-
down the line on this. Hold on.
If he
Go
had
ahead,
if he had a good quarterback, he'd be 1,000-yard receiver every year. Like you called out Mike Evans. Mike Evans doesn't beat people over the top with speed. Mike Evans is a good route runner. He wins 50-50 ball. Like
But Drake not fast as Mike Evans though. He's just
not as fast as Mike Evans.
He
But
not.
all 50-50 balls belong to Drake London.
Man, we look at Mike Evans.
Even last week,
Like
Kirk
I
Cousins
can't even
picks.
discuss him and Mike Evans. Mike Evans is a future Hall of Famer.
Just give Drake London some time and a quarterback.
Hey, look, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Look, Spencer. I pray you're right. I just can't I don't put Drake on the level of Mike Evans. I just
All right.
Of course not yet. But I'm just saying.
hold on, be rich. You trying to cut us off? We're not done with this conversation, man.
I'm on it. I'm about to read some stats for y'all.
Give me some.
Hold on. I'm still naming. He told me the name. I'm still naming.
Okay.
We got so old boy. He got hurt. He started beginning of the year hurt, and I haven't been just following his stats, but just looking at the type of receiver he was last year, man. What's his name? Puka Nakua. Out there with the Rams. The boy is a straight up dog, legit wide receiver. Yes.
He has a great quarter. He has a Super Bowl winning quarterback throwing it to him. He got back.
What that got to do? That ain't got nothing to do with the man making plays after he catch the ball, though, Spencer.
He's doing Drake London got Desmond Ridder throwing it to him.
Man, okay. How many yards after the catch is Drake getting like this man is getting? Is my point.
The first guy never tackles Drake London. Drake London muscles plenty of guys.
Man, look, I like Drake London, but Drake London ain't making no 40, 50, 60-yard touchdowns like Puka has. Like like he's done it more than once. I'm talking about just straight up make play, outrunning people, breaking tackles, then outrunning people. Drake don't have that kind of getaway. He just don't. And it don't matter. It don't matter who his quarterback is. Yeah, it don't matter who his quarterback is. I see our boy Swat says CeeDee Lamb and Garrett Wilson. And, you know, I would take CeeDee. I would definitely take CeeDee over Drake. Definitely.
I give you CeeDee.
I would definitely take CeeDee.
Let me name some of the top fantasy receivers, man. Since fantasy it rules the world. Number 1, Jamar Chase.
Of course.
Number 2, Justin Jefferson. And this is up to date for fantasy points.
Well, let me throw this out before you go past that. Just remember, Justin Jefferson played the Falcons defense this weekend and had 2 touchdowns.
Gotcha.
Throw that into his mix. He could have been 5th, but he played the Falcons.
All right, CeeDee Lamb, number 3. Brown for Detroit, number 4.
Amar St. Brown. Okay.
Terry McLaurin, number 5 for Washington. Jackson Smith from Seattle. Garrett Wilson from the Jets. Jerry Jeudy at number 8 for Cleveland, and number 9, Drake London.
Top 10. And
okay, look, fantasy don't like. I don't even know why we wasted our time reading. That don't have nothing to do with.
Now I'm gonna go to stats.
But that don't have nothing to do with who's a better receiver. Like fantasy, somebody could catch a whole bunch of 5-yard touchdowns and be a top fantasy player. Come on, dog.
I just want to point out every wide receiver you name has a better quarterback than Drake London. Every one of them.
Hey, look. I pray that Drake London can become top 10. I just don't think Drake has the speed to become a top 10 wide receiver. I just don't.
Okay, so
now, if he can be top 15, that's still number 1, and it's 32 teams in the league. You still balling the top 20. You still balling. I just don't know. I definitely don't think he's top 10 right now.
Okay, so look, as of right now, NFL receiving stats, I'm going to go yards, and then I'm going to go receptions. First, we're going yards. We're going to go name the top 10 receivers. Number 1 with 1,300 yards, Jamar Chase. Number 2 with 1,100, Justin Jefferson. Number 3 with 970 yards, CeeDee Lamb. Jared Jeudy at 944. Brock Bowers, 933. Jason Smith, 911. Number 7, Terry McLaurin, 896 yards. Number 8, Garrett Wilson, 877. Number 9, Darnell Mooney with 873. And number 10, Drake London with 866.
Top 10.
All right, now we're gonna go receptions.
Go to touchdowns.
We're gonna go to receptions. All right, at 93 receptions, Jamar Chase, number 1. Brock Bowers at 87, number 2. CeeDee Lamb, 85. Number 4, Brown with 81. Garrett Wilson at 81. Tied for 9th with Justin Jefferson. Drake London, 75.
Top 10, everything.
Hey, I pray that he becomes a top 10 wide receiver.
He already is.
Right now, right now the numbers say that.
The numbers say he's top 10 today.
Man, let me tell you, man. Like you look, I look at the talent. I look at how a defense decides to play them. I look at how a team plays them. I look at if you come into the game afraid of that wide receiver. I don't think teams come into the game afraid of Drake London. Drake London not finna beat you over the top. Like, he just not.
And I feel like teams not afraid of Drake London because Kirk Cousins is quarterback. That's what
Nah.
Man, Drake London out here balling, man.
That ain't it.
Going crazy. He's out here going crazy right now.
Yeah. Teams not worried about him. Don't have nothing to do with Kirk Cousins.
I'm telling you, they not worried about Kirk. That's why they if they not worried about him, then they not worried about Bijan. And Bijan is definitely a top 5 running back.
Man, Bijan is who they worried about. Bijan is who they worried about.
They're not worried about none of it because of our quarterback. They don't got
They worried about. You see the way they play the Falcons. They worried about Bijan. The defense definitely come in worried about Bijan.
Hey y'all, check out our hoodies, the blood pressure birds hoodies. The links right there in the on the screen. Make sure you go support us, man. Trey, go ahead and tell them about it a little bit.
Oh yeah, man, y'all know in all our videos, anytime I drop a video, man, I done named them the blood pressure birds because they take us through so much pressure, man, but they have us up, they have us down. Well, we got these blood pressure birds are stressing me out. Hoodies, man. Y'all can check us out at 285 Clothing. We got the Dope Gear 285 Clothing that encompasses everything within 285. It ain't Atlanta if you can't reach it from 285 some kind of way. And so, man, check out the hoodies, man, the blood pressure bird hoodies. We got the We Good hoodies. We got the 285. We got the hoodies for the females that say she prays, she paid, and ATL made. And then, man, if you need to give somebody a gift, man, who's stressing out from 28 to 3, it got the if I survive 28 to 3, I can survive anything hoodies. Check everything we got out, but definitely check out them blood pressure bird hoodies. Coined by your boy, the Blood Pressure Birds. Make sure you check us out, man. 285clothing.com.
Yeah, y'all get you one. Doobie DC. We trying to be too cute and pass happy. Run the damn ball and bully people.
I do. Yeah. I ain't mad at that, dude.
Hey, you gotta talk to Raheem.
so you gotta get Raheem to figure that out. Huh?
We don't call it. We agree with you. We agree with you. we don't have no quarrels with y'all.
Macktown, he says it seems that Zach's offense would better fit Penix anyway. He wants to run the pistol, and Kurt is not mobile.
And can I say something to that, Macktown? I agree with you, and I also want to point out any quarterback who isn't mobile in the league right now it doesn't have a winning record besides Matt Stafford. If you can't move at all in the pocket, you don't have a winning record right now. You can't name me a quarterback in the league who's not mobile and that has a winning record. Besides, Matt Stafford is the exception. Yeah,
and I told y'all earlier in the year, man. I mean, earlier today, or earlier in the live, we asked what was the reason. My reasoning, and Trey discussed this earlier. The reason for our success, not having success, is the coordinators. You know, I feel like the first-year coordinators are hurting us on offense more than defense. The defense is starting to try to get it together. But, you know, Zach, he's a new offensive coordinator. Not saying he won't be a great coordinator one day, but right now it's kind of hurting us. It's kind of hurting us. And everyone, from the commentators to the fans, know when Kurt is in the pistol, he's more successful off play action. He's not doing play action off the pistol. They're doing that because he's not mobile enough, and I think teams are keying in and just teeing off on Kurt. That's my opinion. That's my 2 cents on that.
Definitely teeing off on Kurt.
All right, well, fellas, you know, let's go ahead and wrap it on up. Anything y'all want to say before we get on off?
Shout out to them Hawks, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna end on a negative note, depressed and all that stuff, man. Do something
Show on the
positive, man.
jersey, Spencer. Show on the
Man, come
jersey, boy.
on,
You
man. Come on, man.
you see it, man.
Come on, man. Right. Hey, I almost said rise up. I said, we move. We move. Shout out to Dyson Daniels locking up Jalen Brunson tonight. Clamp. Shout out to Mikael Bridges, always being the sellout that he is. Clearing my parlay. I took him for the under. Shout out to Trey stepping on their logo like he had a flag, like it was college football. Shout out to Quinn Snyder. I didn't believe at first, but man, I see your vision. We are scoring 120 points a game, and we are playing defense. So those are my takes, and I hope that Desmond Ridder doesn't do what I think he's going to do. Your head and your gut have two different thoughts at all times. My heart wants Desmond Ridder to, not do that. But my gut says he's about to torch us.
All right, my last take before we go is shout out to the Hawks, man. Like I said, it's the DDE effect, Dyson Daniels effects rubbing off on everybody. Trey is maturing, learning how to not take so many crazy shots, hit the right shots at the right time, and he's getting his teammates involved. And one thing I do not want to happen that can't happen, I'm a big-time Falcons fan. I haven't checked out on you guys, but, hey, if we lose the Ridder, man, it's going to be a hard week for me, and I do not want to experience that. Please do not allow us to lose to Desmond Ridder this coming Sunday. And with that said, Trey, you got it.
Man, so I guess since we doing takeaways, man, I guess I'm going to say this to everybody out there, man. If we lose to Desmond Ridder, man, Raheem got some explaining to do. End of story. But all my fellow Falcon fans, be prepared when he tells each and every one of us that Kirk is his starting quarterback going the next game. Spencer, tell us what he say about the Thomas the Train. Go ahead.
We just got to reset Thomas. We got Thomas. We got to trade. Choo.
There it is.
And I just before y'all let us go, man, I just do want to say, man, appreciate y'all for having me on here, man. And whenever y'all get a chance to do the Next to Ball podcast, man, I would love to have y'all guys on.
Hey, tell man,
hey, give us an invite. Tell us when we coming through. And we there.
My Instagram the podcast is Next to Ball Podcast. I am Spencer Neal on Instagram, all that good stuff. Follow it on Odyssey app, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all that good stuff, man. And hopefully, we're gonna work these brothers' schedule out, man. We can set something up this week coming up.
Hey, man, I just want to say, I noticed you on Instagram, bro, and I really like your content. I think you fit in right in with us, man. I think people can relate to you. I assume you from Atlanta because you give that vibe.
Sure.
So I love it. We are the
You can't not be from nobody that's not from
ain't
Atlanta
nobody following the Falcons.
You don't choose this. I was born into this, bro. I didn't want this. I didn't choose this life. I was born into the darkness. You was merely
nobody, boy. Ain't nobody choosing.
You ain't got a question where I'm from.
Hey,
bro. I go for the.
Ain't nobody choosing to be a Falcon fan. Ain't nobody.
I got a Matt Ryan poster, bro. Y'all just put that junk up for nothing. I got a Super Bowl quarterback.
Boy, I remember I said that to somebody this year. I was like, man, we were talking about somebody. I said, dog, he got to be a Falcon fan. He got to be from Atlanta. Don't nobody just pick being a Falcon fan.
That ain't from just your team. We ain't never had a player unless you just a Mike Vick savant.
Hey, y'all, Berto not from Atlanta.
Who?
His dad is, though. Okay.
It's a guy named Berto. He's
you got a guy named Berto. So do you be on Bleacher Report? You go on the Bleacher Report app at all?
I don't be on the app. I just be on the Instagram.
Well, if you be on their Instagram or you go on their, especially on their app, it's a guy that worked for them named Berto, man. They also have a dope Atlanta Falcons sports show called the 95 North Sports Show. Berto actually lives up in Boston, man, but he's a Falcons fan. His dad, he became a Falcons fan through his dad. That's how he first heard about him, man.
That's how I know he ain't original Falcons fan because he living in the same state that the Patriots in. See, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, man, I'm talking about, boy.
If I gotta go through New York, I go through Cleveland.
Hey, look, he went through it when they lost that Super Bowl because he was up there in Boston. Boy, he said he went through it, man. But look, man, we got some real dope content on the way, fellas, man. We had to link up with Spencer. We also got Sosay. So, man, with Spencer and Sosay, man, and some other guys, man, that's in the community. We got some dope stuff gonna come. And hey, man, from Spencer's words, I'm praying it come true because I only have 2 Falcons jerseys. One is a Matt Ryan, the other is a Drake London. I pray my boy Drake London, please, Lord, let him be a top 10 wide receiver from here on out. Spencer said it, and I'm gonna accept it. I'm not gonna fight you on it. I'm not gonna argue with you on it. I'm just gonna say, let it come true, and I'm gonna wear my Drake London jersey, and I'm gonna wear it with pride, and I'm gonna be happy to say what Spencer told me. And so I'm praying. That he continues to live up.
He keeps saying
I'm praying that he lives
up.
up.
The stat soda.
The stat
No,
soda.
no.
The fantasy, the yards, and the catches, top 10.
You should have checked touchdowns. You should have
top 10.
Hey, look, man.
Check back in, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, though, fellas.
All right, man. Trey, close us
Hey,
out.
look, man. Hey, like we always say, man, we love y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Always remember, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represent us. We'll catch y'all next time.
Hey, it's Amy Brown from the Bobby Bone Show. Join me in supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for a chance to win a trip to meet Megan Maroney at the 2025 iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas on May 3rd, hosted by Bobby Bones. We're going to hook you up with tickets, flights, hotel, food credits, and a meet and greet with Megan Maroney. Take action now to support St. Jude and help cure childhood cancer, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win. Visit iHeartCountryTrip.com to learn more.